Thank you guys for being so patient this morning as the Spirit of the Lord moved in the sanctuary. Mighty One Worship Center will never apologize for the move of the Spirit of God. We do everything that we can to do things decently and in order. And some of you that are here for the first time, or even some of you that may have been watching on live stream, you may have said, "What in the world is happening?" And all God was doing, God was just using me to pray for people and to give people some hope and to give people some life. Because as I'm sure everybody in here knows, and anybody within the sound of my voice, life is hard sometimes. See, that's the beautiful thing about God, is that He created us to be interdependent, which means I need you and you need me. And we can't do this thing without each other. You can try all you want to. You can be the Lone Ranger if you want to. But last time I checked, that TV show was canceled. You can try to be the spiritual Lone Ranger if you want to, but you're not going to be able to do it on your own. You're not going to be able to do it on your own. I just want to read one scripture to you. Somebody said, "Yeah, that's going to take forever." I promise you it's not. "Yeah, Pastor, we heard that before." And it's not the message I had prepared today, so you don't have to be scared. Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verse 9 says, "Two are better than one." Somebody say two. "Because they have a good reward for their labor. For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow. But woe to him that is alone when he falleth." Listen to that. It says, "But woe to him that is alone when you fall." Woe to you is giving you a warning that if you fall by yourself, you just might not be able to get back up. God has given us a warning, and He's saying, woe to those who attempt to do this by yourself. Because you can't do it by yourself. As much as you want to, and as much as you have been trained to be independent, "I don't need nobody. I could do this by myself." Go ahead, try it. "I'm a strong woman. I could do this by myself." Go ahead, try it. You can't do this by yourself. You can try, but if you fall, have you ever, look, I'm not as small as I used to be. And I'm telling you right now, if I fall and I can't get back up, it is not going to be a pretty picture. But see, that's what Solomon is trying to warn us against. You can't do this by yourself. As much as you want to, as much as you try. See, that's why our vision is to be a fellowship of believers connected together, a fellowship of believers connected together in covenant relationships impacting the county with the good news of Jesus Christ. It's you and I together. It's you and I together. But if you by yourself, let me tell you what happens. You by yourself, and then when you go through something, nobody knows. And when something bad happens in your life, nobody knows. And when you fall, nobody knows. And when you can't get up, nobody knows. Have you ever fallen and tried to get up, but you can't? You know how frustrating that is? You know how demeaning that is to you? For you to fall and try to get up and you can't, and you try and you roll on every side that you can, but you can't get up? It's funny after the fact. It's not funny in the moment. In the moment, you are mad. You are mad and you are frustrated, and then you get mad at the church because nobody was there for you. We didn't know. Because you chose to live by yourself. You chose to walk this life by yourself. And it's not even that we haven't given you an opportunity to do it with others. We have created an environment that allows you to be connected in small groups, that allows you to tap in. To get, not even to tap in, but get connected and stay. We've created that environment. We've created classes for you. We've created, the environment is set. The table is set. All you got to do is come sit at it. All you got to do is come and sit at it. I didn't get to the place that I am today by myself. Let me tell you, it took a village. And everybody that's in my village can attest that it took a village. It took a village to get me to this place. It took an entire ministry to get me to this place. Guess what? None of us are going to ever be able to be what God has called us to be if we don't use the community that God has given us. We're not open on Sundays just for the heck of it. We are here on Sundays so that we can come and worship together as family and bless God and bless the heart of God. That's why we're here. And then we take what we have here, we take it outside of these four walls, and guess what? We go take it to other people. We go be a blessing at work. How many of y'all can say y'all are a blessing at work? I need to call some of y'all's bosses. I need to call some of y'all's co-workers. Guess what? You're not just supposed to be holy in here. You're supposed to be holy when you go to work. Because guess what? You got some people that need to be made disciples at your job. And God put you there to make disciples. He gave you the family that you have to make disciples. He gave you the realm of influence that you have to make disciples. You have the friends that you have to make disciples. You should already be disciples in here. Now we got to go out and make other disciples. So 2 is better than 1. Because when you fall, they can pick you up. So we're going to do Holy Communion this morning. And I think that's a great segue to Holy Communion. If I could have the ushers to come forward for me this morning. At Mighty Wind Worship Center, the way we do Holy Communion is this. We have our ushers come to the front, and each one of The seating sections, you have a specific place that you go. So if you're sitting in the back and on the side, you're going to come, the front row will, you guys will stand up, front row will start, and each row will go after that, and they will come right here. Wave your hand, sis. Okay, they will come here. Same thing on that side. You'll go there. These two sections here, you'll come up here. You'll form a line in the middle. Everybody in the balcony, you'll see she's right there waiting on you. Sister Belinda is right there waiting on you. Okay? Once you get your Holy Communion, then you can do one or two things. You can come to the altar and you can kneel, or you can go back to your seat, and then once everyone has been served, we'll do it together. Okay? So at this time, if everyone will please stand. And then the front row starts.